Hello, Kate Lumsden from Village Acupuncture and Ayurveda here. I want to talk about burnout. I'm seeing a lot of people coming into my office right now who are feeling very drained and taxed from lots of things going on. And I too have felt that. And I think there's a little bit of perhaps coming from summer, this kind of, strong yang, this like long days, lots of feeling of potential. And now as the days start to get shorter, there's going to be a little bit of urgency around trying to fit everything in before we kind of release and surrender into winter. But for whatever reason, people are really busy, and I'm seeing a fair amount of what one could describe as burnout. And one of the things that I've been recommending almost across the board, I would like to share with you, which is to be really clear about the transition between the time that you are working and then the time that you are home or with family, or shifting into a time that is really dedicated for pleasure or friendship, that kind of like off the work time. And if your work is actually being at home, similarly, you can be cognizant of like, how am I deciding to step into an energy of rejuvenation? So it's very easy for the mind to continue chewing on things from the workday if you are someone who has like a job. And when we are not clear about transitioning between work and home life, it's easy for some of the stressors or the kind of pressures or the way that we operate within work to kind of cloud our ability to be fully present and to embrace kind of the softness, hopefully, that we get to have in a certain way within our family life or our off time life. So how does one recognize that transition time between work and home? There are a number of different things you can do, but really any way that you bring to mind a sense of letting go, of letting there being closure within your workday, within that kind of realm of productivity of your day that you've had, or perhaps any challenges or strife that you've had within that, really allowing that to exist in the past, knowing and trusting that when you return to it, that you will do it with clarity, that solutions will come to you in the appropriate time, that kind of thing. And then being really clear about what energy you want to hold as you move into the rest of your day, or you move into a relationship in a different way with people in your home or with friendships or with yourself. And so just taking that little moment to be like, maybe, for me, it looks something like, I'm ready to let go of my work day, to trust that for me, the people that I care for in my work, that I interact with in my work, will be cared for by the universe in the appropriate way for them, that I have done the best of my ability to serve in that capacity, and that as I step into perhaps my role as mother or as friend, that I'd like to have a calmness, a sweetness, and a patience to really let moments arrive being fresh. Anything like that. And maybe if you are someone who really does well with something that's somatic, you can take the time to do a little bit of brushing, a little shaking, to help you feel that sense of there being transition, there being a change, letting go of the past and stepping into something in the future. And for those of you who are also like that tangible thing, something like using a little essential oils or rose water spritz can be really nice, something to help the senses shift out of what you were doing before. Some people like to change clothes. That's also a way to make it work. So I hope this is useful, and I hope that allows you to have an opportunity to let your cup really become full in the time that you designate, in the time that you really want to have be nourishing for yourself. Okay, let me know how this goes, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks.